He followed Jesus in the way. That matters. Wording there really matters. Here's why. Literally, the Greek word way is why it matters. It's a word charged with significance. Early Christians, before they were called Christians, they were called those who belong to the way. Those who follow in the way. Book of Acts tells us that. In the Gospel of John, Jesus says, I am the way. Right. Throughout the Gospels, various times, Jesus is said to make his way to Jerusalem on the way to the cross. It's not just walking down the road behind Jesus. So when Bartimaeus followed Jesus in the way, not just the road to Jerusalem, as many of our translations might make us think. Sure, yeah, it was that. But that's just the skim of the surface. He followed Jesus for life. Verse 50 says, when Jesus called him, people began to cheer, got him up on his feet, right? He's calling you, it says. What did he do? It says, throwing his cloak aside, he jumped to his feet and came to Jesus. You know how many possessions a beggar had? One. His cloak. It's what he laid out in front of him for people to throw coins in during the day while he was begging. It's what he curled up in under a hedge or beside a building or whatever at night. That was it. Bartimaeus threw away his only possession, his beggar's cloak. Slept in it at night. It's how he earned his living. Threw it away. Threw it aside. Didn't return for it because he followed Jesus in the way. Remember last week, rich young ruler? He wasn't able to give up his possessions, was he? Now, you might say it was because he had a lot more. He had a lot of possessions. And you'd be right. It's exactly what it means. All those possessions you're striving for, nothing compared to Jesus. He was unable to see his own idolatry, unable to see the way, and so he went away sad and went away to hell. Bartimaeus saw the way clearly, and he left behind that symbol of his old life, that comforting possession, had to be his only possession, and followed Jesus. Look, being a Christian is not just saying, I believe God, I believe in Jesus. It's following Jesus in the way. It's the way of the cross.
Be still my heart and know you are God alone. Stop thinking so